Transphobia is a really serious issue, and it takes a lot of forms. There's obviously transphobia, which is pretty much specifically the hatred of trans people. It's often tied in with homophobia, but I'm not going to get into that because that's a discussion for another time. But it's, for example, like trans women are so much more at risk of murder than pretty much any other group. So that's obviously a serious issue, and obviously a lot of people just don't believe trans people are actually the gender they are. They don't believe it actually exists. They think actually gay, just going through a phase, whatever, just a cross-dresser. There's a lot of ways that transphobia is in our society. Also comes across in things like casual transphobia, which is just like, oh, well, they can get on with it, but I don't believe them. They're not actually this. It's like, it's just kind of so ingrained that, like, it's kind of almost acceptable. But by far the most commonly accepted form of transphobia comes in Cissexism, which is the kind of cultural belief in the erasure of trans people. An example of something cissexist would be men have penises, women have vaginas, which, when you consider transgender people, is just blatantly not true. But you could say that, you could pretty much say that anyway, and it would be accepted. Except, obviously, to trans people. And, like, there are a lot of examples of things like that, like, that heterosexual sex is penis and vagina. Not true when you consider trans people who, like trans women. If a trans woman has a penis and has sex with a cisgender man with a penis, it's still straight, But cissexism says, no, straight is penis and vagina. I mean, you hear a lot of people saying, gay couples can't reproduce. But that's not true because there are transgender gay couples. There's a lot of transphobia in society, but there's probably a lot more cissexism, which, while not outright hateful, does erase trans people and our bodies and our experiences, and that's why it's a real problem.